So I want to wrap up week one, and hopefully you have survived your first week of income tax, and maybe even noticed some things on the news that you were like, oh, hey, that's something we've been talking about. Or maybe you read something in the chapter and you were like, oh, I've heard of that before. Now I kind of know a little bit more about it. A lot of what we do in this class you will be familiar with because you work or because you have heard your family talk about work and taxes. A couple of things I want to remind you of. The key facts, the little margins in your book. So I'm like on page 121, and there's a key fact that says evaluating alternative tax systems equity. Questions of equity consider how the tax burden should be distributed across taxpayers. Horizontal equity means that two taxpayers in similar situations pay the same tax. Vertical equity is achieved when taxpayers with greater ability to pay tax pay more tax than taxpayers with lesser ability to pay tax. These key facts are what I'm talking about that you really need to study and go over those. It's the highlights of the chapter, and when you're taking quizzes or exams or even just doing your homework, those key facts will help you answer those questions. So kind of to wrap up, one thing I wanted to do was look at one of the discussion board questions. And the first one at the end of chapter 1 says, Jessica friend Zachary once stated that he couldn't understand why someone would take a tax course. And the question says, why is this a rather naive view? Now, a lot of you are in this class because you're accounting majors. But we've had people take this class before who just wanted to know more about tax. Why would they do that? So the answer is that taxes are a part of everyday life. You're going to pay tax. If you make money, you're going to pay tax. Taxes have a financial effect on lots of your personal decisions, like investing, looking at job offers, saving for expenses you know you have in the future, gift or estate planning, purchasing a home. There's lots of decisions you're going to make that will impact your tax situation, or that tax will impact your decision. So again, gather all the information you can, whatever your goal may be, whether you want to work in tax or you don't want to work in tax, it's still going to affect you. So pay attention as we go throughout the semester, and as always, let me know if you have questions. Thank you.